now, don't worry.
No, just take it up there, I don't like things on the floor. You forgot to put your blue shoes on.
I didn't know there was such an option.
You have some if you want.
Alright.
I know, because glamorous as me. I need to get in there. Did you ask for these? Is this an option you asked for?
No, just stand. This is
Standard.
Well,
Normally an optional extra, the leather seats. Comfy as well.
yeah. No, it was in the sale, wasn't it? So
Yeah. So there's your onboard tank, and your heating system is in there.
right.
Okay.
Do I need to do anything with that?
Then 2 yellow ones there. That's how you drain them.
Right.
So you know, on your old Truma system that you had in your old van, right, you would have had a drain down to get the water out the heat.
So I
the
just
heating
lift them
tank.
off and they drain off the ground, do they?
Yeah, straight underneath, right underneath where they are is where they come out. So as you can see like that, so when you flick them up they start draining.
Okay.
So when you get in the van or at the end of the breakaway, just flick them both up like so, and then as you're towing it off down the road, they'll both just drain off then.
Right.
Okay, so like I was saying to you before about running from the onboard tank or running from the Akerol, see that white lever?
Yeah.
If that's pointing out of the van, you're drawing from the Akerol. If it's pointing down into the van, you're drawing in the van. It does tell you there,
Okay.
on that sticker anyway, how to operate all this.
Okay.
So if you should forget, you'll be alright. But yeah, like I say, so as it stands now, the lever's pointing that way,
So we're off
so
the
it's
Aperol.
coming direct from the Akerol. When it's down like this, that means we'll be drawing from the onboard tank.
Okay.
Okay. So before we turn the water pump on, we just need to make sure they're closed, because if they're open, the van will think there's a tap open, it'll just start pouring water straight into them, straight out the van, and then you'll think, where's my Akerol gone, and it'll all be on the floor.
So when you say, the drain valves, make sure
Yeah.
the drain valves are
Yeah,
closed.
before you turn the water pump on, because it's like if you turn the water pump when the tap's on, it'll just shoot straight out.
Yeah.
That'll just shoot it straight, draw it straight into the tank and draw it straight back to the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Like I say, if you should forget any of this, it's
It's
all
there,
there for you
okay.
anyway, and there's tips there for how to get it
Okay.
ready for winter and
Right.
stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Is that under there? Oh, it's in the cupboard. Yeah, there it is. You can shoot me unit. So 12 volt fuses there. If any of them go, can you see the green light on my finger?
Uh-huh.
If any of them go, you'll get a red light underneath which will tell you which one's gone.
Right.
Okay. 240 breakers there.
Right.
Isolation
Do any
there.
spare fuses come with this, don't they?
No, they don't usually come with spare fuses, no.
Right, I'll have to get some.
They're just the same, exact same type fuses that go in your car.
Right.
Exact same 12 volt.
Oh, there's the same 12 volt ones
So
now.
the same 12 volt ones you get in. So if you go out here, like Alfred's, you can get the multi-pack.
Yeah.
Just buy one of them and that'll cover you from all then. That turns the charger on and off, so you can just leave that on. Heating and hot water. With your old Truma system, it was...
Right, just go back to the charger. So, when you say that...
That's the charger's built in, so when it's green, the charger's on. So as soon as you plug into the mains, it'll charge the battery.
Right.
Okay, so you'll be getting trickle charge from your solar panel,
Yep.
but also you've got an attacher built in, a charger built in with this. So as soon as you plug it into the mains, it'll start charging your leisure battery straight up for you.
Okay.
So if we take that out now, turn the battery, so it's just now draining straight off the battery.
Okay.
If you leave it plugged in, keeps it going. Heating and hot water. Your old Truma system, you used to have to make sure there was water in the boiler before you turned it on, or it'd blow up.
Yeah.
This you don't. They've got a cut off like the one in your house. So if there's no water in it, it won't turn on.
Okay.
Okay. So you can just leave them switched on,
Okay.
and then as soon as you get in the van, they're ready to go, because you can't do any damage now like
Right.
you used to be able to.
Okay.
You can still isolate it like you could on your old one. Shut the full 12 volt system down there.
Right.
So if it's in storage for the winter,
Just shut it
you
up.
can shut it there. But you've got a solar panel, and even in the winter, the solar panel will work. So as long as the van's exposed to daylight, your battery won't die.
Right.
Okay? And you do get a rundown there of everything that's going on in there.
Right. So when you're travelling, what do Do you need to have it set, switched over
No.
to anything? No.
No, you just leave it as it
Just
is.
leave it as it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do your panel, your control panel and your heating panel next, and then we'll have a look at everything else. So they're not as complicated as they look. So when you get in, that's what you're going to be greeted with. Okay?
1306.
Yeah, it's because there's no point me setting it, because when I take my battery off and you get home, you'll have to do it again anyway. So, turns on there. The buttons on this side, up and down through the menu, as you can see. The middle one is the select button. So if I want to select anything, say system settings, press select and it goes into it. Okay. This side, top one is your awning light. So as you can see, the awning light out there. Next one is your dimmable lights. If you've seen them all come on then. If you press select on that, they'll go down as low as 5, or they'll keep going up as high as bright as 100. Okay, they've both got individual switches as well. And the next one down is the rest of the 12-volt lights.
Are they dimmable?
They are there. Your spotlights are
or
dimmable.
spotlight itself? Right,
Yeah,
okay.
spotlights are dimmable. Everything else isn't.
Right.
They've all got individual switches on. So like the spotlights, every light's got an individual switch.
Right.
Okay. Then the next one down is your water pump. So if you see it saying water level low, it's because I've not put any water
So
in the onboard tank.
Right, okay.
So the F there, when you put water in the tank, the F there, it'll indicate there, it'll
How
have
full it is.
4 bars, yeah. The L is letting us know we're on the leisure battery. The lightning strike's letting us know we're on the mains, and then that's just the time. Okay, so start from the beginning and work my way through. So Sargent EC620, that's what this is, this unit, that's what make it is. Leisure charging, so it's letting us know that the leisure battery's charging. Vehicle battery, when we plug the van in, it'll tell us what wife's in that. The solar panel, so it'll let you know how much you're getting off your solar panel. Select battery, so you can run off the vehicle battery if you wanted to, but with having your solar panel, you shouldn't really need to anymore.
So let's go back to select battery.
Yeah, so you just press select, but you've got no vehicle battery, so it won't do it. So if you had the vehicle battery, it'll just swap it over. Okay. Tank fill. So the onboard tank, like I said to you, you take the lead out of the bottom into the top, and then we just press go there, turn it on, and it'll start doing it automatically.
Or will it stop when it's full?
When the Acro runs out of water and the tank gets full, it'll stop itself. But if the Acro runs out of water, it'll take a minute or two to realise, then it'll stop, but it will stop. AC limit. So what that is, if you turn that on, you get a lightning strike and a padlock in the top to let you know it's on. As you know, your farmer's field type pitches, your grass pitches, tend to be 10 amps on the post. Your super pitches tend to be 16 amps on the post.
Right.
So what you do, if you're on say 16 amp site, you set 16 amp limit, and then if you tells you there we're on 3.2 at the minute. So if I was to flick the kettle on, it'd shut the heating and hot water down until the kettle goes off, and then it'll put it back on.
Right.
In an effort to try and stop you tripping the post outside.
Okay.
It's not foolproof. If the air dryer's on, the microwave, the kettle and the toaster, the post will still go. But if you're sensible, the van will help you to stop you tripping your post. Okay? If you're ever unsure when you're going on a site what it is, if you ask the warden, they'll tell you it's either 10 amp or some are 6 amp, some are 10 amp, some are 16.
Right.
And then if you just set it, it'll just do it automatically for you.
Okay.
Internal temperature, if you press select, tell you the humidity. Press select again, tell you what
Back to external temperature.
external. Yeah. Back to your dimmable lights. Then heater settings. Are you interested in using the Swift command app on your phone?
Yeah, I've set. Oh, I will do. Yeah,
Have you registered for it?
I've registered for it.
Have you
Yeah.
downloaded the app?
No, not yet, because I've had to just register for it to allow Gareth to do something with it.
Ah, right.
Not,
Yeah,
no.
we have to sort that with Gareth then.
Yeah.
If you had it all on your phone, I'll show you on my phone how to operate it.
Right.
System settings. So in the heater settings, when we want to use the phone, change it from manual to app.
Right.
And then it knows you're going to use your phone then. We'll leave it on manual for the time
The
being.
heater is gas powered, is it, or electric powered?
Gas and electric.
So if there's no gas, it'll automatically go to electric, or you don't have to select.
And you do that. You do all that on here.
Right.
Then the next one down after that is system settings. So we can set all the time and date.
Yeah.
Key beep if it beeps when we press the button. Backlight, so how long the light stays on after we finish using it. LED time, so how long the LEDs stay on when we stop. Tank alarm, so it'll let us know when the tank's low. Bluetooth pair, so you on Apple or Android?
Android.
Android. So you pair your phone up, you know, like you would as normal. You open your Bluetooth, press select, pair the phone and the van up, and then you just switch it to app, open the app up on your phone, and away you go. And then Bluetooth, so you can delete any saved devices, and then exit settings. Now there is an engineer's mode, but I am not telling you how to get into it. All I will say, if you do get into it and you think, what have I done? Just keep scrolling till you find that. So you just keep scrolling through. Then when you see exit settings, press select and just jump back out of it, because you can really upset the van. Really upset them. So if you've got any questions about any of that, are you okay?
So far, so good.
So far. Main thing with that, once this is set, it's just going to be on, and then it's lights, water pump, and then that's done. You won't really need to mess with that unless you want to fill the tank.
Right.
And the main times you're going to use that is when you initially set the van up.
Yeah.
If you want to set an AC limit, or if you want to fill your onboard tank. Other than that, you will mainly be on this panel here, your heating. This is just as straightforward as this one, really.
Okay.
Okay. So on this one, so that's as it'll be off like so. Let me just turn it on. So that's what we get greeted with to start with. That's just letting us know heating's on. Just letting us know what temperature is it inside the van. And that's just letting us know that we're on the mains.
Okay.
Sorry about the noisy drill. So that's what you need. So when you press the menu, it comes on like so. So the top one is thermostat, just like the heating in your house, by the temperature. Hot water, so that's now hot water off. Half a bar is hot water on, roughly 60 degrees. Hot water boost, so what that'll do, it'll turn the heating off and it'll just put all the power into heating the hot water up. So say if you use all the water in the shower and you want your hot water back quicker, put it on boost mode. It'll stop the heating for a minute, get the hot tank, so it'll either do it for half an hour, 2 cycles, whichever comes first,
Right.
and then it'll drop back down to just hot
It'll
water.
automatically go back
Yeah,
down, right.
or if you want it back before, just come and switch it back yourself. Okay. The next one down, like you were saying, is relating to the gas and the electric now. So the top one there, that's the mains electric. So it's roughly 1 kilowatt, roughly 2, roughly 3 kilowatts. Okay. This system will work perfectly fine on that, on just 1 kilowatt of electric.
Right.
It will just take longer to get there, but it will get there, okay? If you was to use the van in the middle of the winter, sorry, should I say, and you're freezing when you first get there, just get it on 3. The bottom one is the gas. When it's green, it's on. Run it like that, give it half an hour. The van will get right up to temperature nice and quick, and then you can just knock your gas off and just knock it back down. And then it'll run fine then. Once it gets there initially, say if you're there for 10 days, it will run perfectly well on 2 kilowatts for the whole 10 days. It's just got to get it there as quick as you can.
Okay.
Okay. There is a few settings, nothing to bamboozle you. The main thing you're going to worry about is that. So just getting your heating set, get your hot water on, pick what power you want to use.
Okay.
Okay, then as you start getting more comfortable with it, then start having a play with the settings. But I'll just talk you through them now, so you've got it on the video. So you got your night mode there, so you can have a set temperature through the night. A day one there, so you can have it so it'll run say 21 through the night and 18
Yeah.
to your, vice
whatever.
versa.
Yeah.
Like you was asking me what power it'll use, so that's how you'd sort that out. Okay, the prioritise. So it will try, if it's on that, it will try to use gas before it uses electric. If it's on that, it will use more electric than it'll opt for the electric over the gas. Okay, so if you just leave it on the electric like that, it'll always try and
Use
get
electric.
get as
So
much as it.
if we're on electric hookup, it'll just find
Yeah.
it. If we're not on electric hookup, it'll just use the gas.
Yeah, you'll have to. But what you might have to do is just turn the gas on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then it will just run as normal on gas then. That's just backlight, the screen brightness. Grey feature not available. So that's just your time and date. That is a Legionnaire's device. So when it's green, it's on. So what it does, about 2-3 in the morning, it'll heat the hot water tank up to near 100 degrees, kill any bacteria that's in the water, and then it'll go back to its normal temperature then. You won't know it's done it, it'll just do it.
Okay.
So then when you get up in the morning, you turn the hot tap on, the water's sterile that comes out of it. Okay? So, like I say, if you just leave it on, it'll just do it. You won't hear it or anything. The next one is you can offset, so if you want that and that to read the same temperature, you can offset them because the sensors are in different places in the van. One's at the back, one's at the front. So if you have high altitude mode, so if you ever go above 1,000 metres sea level, turn high altitude mode on, it'll drag more oxygen into the van for you. That one's just if it beeps when you press a button. That's a delayed timer, so that's a one-off once-a-week timer. So you can set the van to start on like Tuesday afternoon and get it to knock off Thursday morning or whatever. That's the thermostat, so that can what clicks it in and out. So if you want to feel like Uncle Ben's in the microwave, turn that off because the heating will get to 25 or wherever you've set it, and it will just stay there, and it will happily stay there all day, and you'll be falling out the door going. Because I don't know if you know. Do you know much about your Audi system, the way it works?
No.
The whole of your outside of your van is now a radiator,
Right.
like your house. So it just works exactly the same setup as your house now. Just sends the hot water around the van. Honestly, you will not be cold.
Right.
You'll be opening door before you turn in heating up, I promise you. Yeah, we'll put the thermostat back on. I turned it off then. So reset, like anything electric, if it doesn't work, reset it. External, so Audi, before Swift come up with the Swift Command app, Audi had an app for this.
Right.
But you don't need to worry with that because you just use your Swift Command. Language, if you like a bit of Mandarin or Italian.
No, thanks.
Service, so if you get any faults, press service, give you a fault code, tell the engineer will tell you exactly what the problem is. Installed accessories, so when we do start using the app on the phone, this goes on app, like I showed you.
Yeah.
This, you tick third party panel,
Mm-hmm.
and then just jump back out of it, and then they both know that you're going to use your phone, then they'll start communicating together then.
Right.
So it's like if I go into here now, and turn that to app, that'll turn itself off in a moment. It should be there. See, so they're now communicating with each other, waiting for me to use a phone now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so as soon as if I go back into there, turn it back to manual, I'll be able to turn that back on. Because if that's on app and that's on third party, you'll try and turn it on, it'll do that, and then it'll just go straight back off. So if you ever find it doing that, just have a check that this is on manual, because this will not turn on while that. If they're both on set to app, this won't turn on until you turn this back to manual.
Right.
Okay. So if you get any questions about any of that, or are we all alright?
Okay at the moment.
It's like I say, the main thing is that button and this side, and then it's just there. That's to start with. All you want to worry about until you get to grips is that screen there, because that's the most important bit. The heating, the hot water, and what power we're using.
Yeah.
Everything else will just come in time, like everything else. You'll just pick it up. There is manuals for it. There are a lot of videos on YouTube as well, so you'll find if this video doesn't work for you, you'll see hundreds of other videos of me talking to people about it.
Okay.
Aldi have got a video on YouTube. Swift have got videos on YouTube about all this. Honestly, and there's manuals. So it'll come.
Okay.
Definitely no questions before we move on.
We'll move on.
Okay.
Okay.
So fridge is fridge off. Okay. So you just press the button, fridge will come on like so. Mains electric, gas, vehicle battery.
Mhm.
Thermostat,
So, yeah.
1 being the warmest, 5 being the coldest. 2 or 3 normally does in this country.
Yeah.
Put it on gas like that.
And it automatically comes on to gas itself.
You can hear it ticking.
Is that it operating on gas? That ticking
That's
noise
the
all
ticking, that's it trying to light the gas now.
when it's lit?
What you'll find is you get air in the system, so every time you turn it off and move the van, you'll put an airlock in. If it fails to light,
It's gone off now.
Noises, the ticking's gone off. Yeah.
yeah, so it's lit. Okay? If it would have failed to have lit, if I put it on vehicle battery, it would have done that. That just means that it's failed. It'll only try for so long, and if it doesn't get it in that like 30 seconds, it'll just start doing that. All you do is you press the button, and then it'll attempt to purge all the air out of the system and relight for you.
Right.
So all you do is just keep pushing that button, and eventually it will light. If it's not lighting, just check that you have actually got gas.
Yeah.
Okay. So inside, that slides out to make a bigger fridge if need be. Okay. Storage catch just slides out there, and then we shut the door. Stays ajar so when it's in storage to stop your seals going mouldy. Okay. And you just push it in, slide it back.
What about transit?
When it's in transit, it's got a lock on it, so unless you push that button in,
It won't come
it
on.
won't move yet until you press that button in.
Right.
Okay. So there's the unit for the solar panel.
Okay.
That's just a regulator. You don't need to do anything with that. If it's got something to do, it'll do it. If it's got nothing to do, it'll just sit there quite happily. Okay. Microwave's pretty simple. It's like exactly the same as in your house. Minute increments on the quick start. If you hit microwave, that's the power, so 100%. Press it again and turn the dial, and it'll start going up in the seconds then. And then you just press start. Please do not travel with that in there, because if that comes out and hits this or that is about £2,500 worth of work. An expensive mistake. So what I tend to do is just travel with mine under there, and then someone will sit on it. You'll
Sit
think,
on it,
where's my
break it.
microwave plate? You'll sit on it. You'll break your bum before you break the plate. They're strong. Yeah. Cooker is on an igniter. So it's just one, 2, 3.
It's been fixed.
Okay. And you've got grill pan and handles there, and then your lovely oven there. So it's just on the same igniter, and you have quite a bit of power behind them.
Yeah.
That's fine, straight up. So your electric ring is there. There is a plug underneath there where your pots and pans are, which relates to that. Okay, just there. So if that electric ring stops working, just check you've not knocked the plug out with a pan.
Right.
Okay. Gas cut-offs in there. They're more for engineers though. Main advice, if you smell gas, just get out and turn the bottle off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Directional TV aerial is there.
Yeah.
And the signal booster. That's your an antifreeze mix there for your Aldi heating system. So it's not your hot water, it's for the heating that runs round the van. So for winter, you don't need to drain the heating system. You just drain the hot water tank as normal, and that's it. That'll get topped up and that'll get sorted out on service. The level runs low before you service. We sell the fluid. Most places sell just all the heating fluid.
Right.
If you bring the van here for service, we'll do it anyway. We'll top it all up for you. Okay.
So what was that in there?
That's your draining board and chopping board that come with the van. All caravans come with a draining board and chopping board.
Right.
Okay. So your double bed, do you know how that works?
No.
No. It just slides out, cushions just come into the middle to make the bed up. Okay, that just slides to here. I turn these over so that bit's at the outside there, underneath, and then sleep on the smooth bit on the bottom. It's a lot more comfortable. Slides back. The top table just pulls and slides. Okay.
It's fitted, mate, and the adapters on the A-frame.
Alright, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Dave,
Yeah?
why are you here?
I don't know. Nothing to do with me.
Phantom PDI, I don't know who's done it. Why is the fridge doing that?
Have you got the gas turned on?
Yeah.
The doors, they send
Yes, check if the doors. Open the door. That's it.
catching properly.
You probably find it needs a tiny adjustment on the light of the door, or you hadn't shut it fully. Leave it shut now. See if it does it again. If it does it again, come and get me, and I'll adjust the switch inside.
Is that all it is?
It's probably because it wasn't quite on the catch. But yeah, it's just telling you the light's left on in the fridge. It's
First time I've ever come across that, mate, so unless I ask, I don't know myself.
No. Yeah, all it is just in case you leave the fridge open, it's a warning to say it's open.
So we
Right.
both just learnt.
I've just learned something new.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, if it does it again, give me a shout.
Alright, cheers, Dave.
Do you want the number plate to put on the van?
I'll do that for you.
Oh, you'll do
I'll
it.
sort that, yeah, don't worry. So, all we've got left really is the bathroom. So we do get a heated towel rail. Your toilet operates the same as your other. Wastegate open and closes there. So like I was saying to you, pink, look, rinse plus, and there's your blue for your toilet. So your gate, when you want to use it, you just open it, and then after you're done with it, just close it off. It is an electronic flush, so it just, if there's any water left in, basically just whizzes water around the whole outside. Quite powerful as well, they are. Okay. Travel patch for the showers there. So you just pull that out, and the shower will stay there when the van's in transit. Then you just pull it from behind, and then you can just use it as normal then.
That's fine.
And it just slides like that, then just pull it out, goes behind it like that.
Okay.
Wet towel rail there, that just pulls down, like so. Dangle your wet towels or coats off that. Okay. When you're in the middle of a shower, when you want to soap up, you press that, cuts the water off there. So rather than turning it to the side or turning it off, trying to get it back where you had it, just cut it off there, soap up, and then just let it back free. And that's about it really.